We are now just 2 years away from one of the biggest events in Zelda's 40-year history. And with everyone talking about the visuals, the live actors, the effects, no one's really talking about the music. In this video, I'm going to share 3 things the Zelda movie soundtrack must do, or we're all going to revolt and storm Hyrule Castle. Zelda has built quite the repertoire of location themes throughout the games, and no matter which direction they decide to go, no pun intended, with the movie's style or theme, I expect them to play several epic compositions. Gerudo Valley. A live recorded version of this would bring down the house. It's one of the most recognized and praised themes of all time, which is a very competitive list. Zora's Domain. This one has been used throughout Zelda releases and gives us the feel of the Zora race and water in general. Did you ever notice how the opening sounds like water falling? Hyrule Castle theme. This is one of my favorites of all time. And has been used to represent both Hyrule Castle and Hyrule's king. I expect it to make an appearance. The house theme. This one is another universal theme to make us feel at home. Every Zelda fan will recognize it, and it's likely to make its way into the movie. The Lost Woods. Another classic, one you can truly get lost in. One of the most popular themes of all of Zelda. A few characters have been cemented into Zelda music lore with their own dedicated theme. Ganon. Now generally we get 2 themes for Ganon. One of them is just the Priest of the Dark Order main Ganondorf theme, and the other is just any version of parallel fourths moving chromatically, so... especially moving in 1, minor 3, flat 2, back down to 1. We will hear that all over the place. Link. Now I know what you're thinking. Does Link even have his own theme? Yes. The overworld theme basically is Link's theme. Now obviously we won't get a Zelda movie without the main theme, or I'm going on a cuckoo assaulting spree. Zelda. This will certainly be a core part of the soundtrack, one of the most beautiful themes ever composed for any video game. This one deserves a spotlight. The Sages. This theme has changed over time. Usually we get a 6-note phrase representing the 6 sages. In Ocarina of Time, it was this. In Breath of the Wild, we get this 6-note pattern. Followed by a reference to Koji Kondo's ending to Ocarina of Time, which is absolutely amazing. By the way, that continued in Tears of the Kingdom. Then even in Echoes of Wisdom. I would love to see one of these themes used, especially the ending of Ocarina of Time, which is basically in every Zelda ending ever. Obviously, we have other characters like Navi, Midna, Fi, Kass, heck, even Grandma gets her own theme. But it depends on how they choose to depict the Zelda universe we enter. It likely won't represent a particular game, but more a collection of the characters and events that we encounter. So I'm not sure which one of these we'll get, with maybe one exception. Epona. We gotta get Epona's song at some point. It's not Zelda without a horse. Oh, and the Fairy Fountain theme for some version of the Great Fairy. Just keep it PG, Miyamoto, please. You may not have noticed, but Zelda has really solidified certain instruments to represent certain races or characters. For example, the harp or lyre used for Zelda. Organ, or even timpani, or like a Japanese woodblock used for Ganon. Trombone for Gorons. Sitar, and get this, sand shakers for the Gerudo Desert. Mallets on steel drum for tropical beach-like settings. Strings and woodwinds for Rito, even accordion. Snare drum and trumpets for impending battle. Which is actually historical. Slide guitar for Lon Lon Ranch. I would expect to see some of these things repeated. Let's touch briefly on sound effects. The low heart sound. I think this one is possible. Depends on how they depict sort of the health of the enemy and Link's hearts and all of that. I could see it almost being like a Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Is Scott here?
You know what? He just left.
The Get Item theme goes like this. but the Get Master Sword theme is a much slower, more intense version. I would expect Link getting the Master Sword as some main part of the plot. But my last request, please Nintendo, a theme which has been underutilized and unappreciated for most of the franchise, one of the most beautiful and emotional pieces ever. Triforce Room, Power of the Gods. Originally in A Link to the Past, then later used for the opening track of Zelda 25th Anniversary soundtrack. It would be an incredible touch as Link acquires the Triforce at the very end of the movie. What do you want to see in the movie? Leave a comment, like, sub, and as always, Zelda Music Theory, out.